Hi, my name is Werner Gnigler and I shape all the JP boards. Today I want to introduce the ThrusterQuad. These are last year's single thruster shapes, but this year we added additional boxes. Now you can use it as a quad or a thruster setup. Our team riders always want to try out something different. And one of them wanted to use the single thruster in a quad setup. He really liked it, the other guys tested it as well and also liked it, that's why we put it in production. Now you have all the tuning options. As a thruster setup you use a bigger middle fin which produces more lift, therefore can be used in onshore conditions. If you want the board to feel looser and turn tighter, you use the quad setup. So it's a matter of taste. You can use the board any setup in any conditions, no matter if you sail in Maui or on the North Sea. It comes down to personal taste. Some prefer a looser feel and they pay more attention to tighter turns, use the quad setup, and other riders prefer a little bit more drive, a little bit more early planning and therefore use the thruster setup. Adding additional boxes obviously is a weight issue. That's why we looked into the lightest possible option. At the back we use the slot box, which is strong enough for big fins but still very light. But the side fins we still use the mini tuttle. This is the lightest box available on the market. You basically get two boards for the price of one. It comes as a thruster. If you want to use it as a quad, you just need to invest in two additional fins. So you have a board which works everywhere, from side offshore conditions to side onshore conditions.
So this year the ThrusterQuad is the same than the single thruster of last year, but with 5 boxes. So you can use it in a thruster and a quad. So that's why it's good, because you can use it in the same conditions than the World Tour, but you can also go in more radical condition with 4 fins, and sometimes it's better. So that's why I'm going to use it this year.
This is the ThrusterQuad, and it's my board of choice all year pretty much on all the PWA events and pretty much just for general sailing. It's really fast. This year it's more versatile than ever because we've got the choice of either a thruster or a quad fin setup. It gets going really quickly and it turns really well. In straight onshore like Klitmüller and in Zilt, I'll use it as a thruster, and then in Pozo and Tenerife, where you don't really need quite so much speed to get going, but it's nice to have a little bit more grip on the wave, I put the quad fin setup in. So you know, it's a really versatile all-round board. We have another board in the line, the Radical Quad, which, like it says in the name, it's very radical. It's really loose off the bottom and it really grips off the top. That's the main difference for me between that board and this board. When it's an open face wave, it's nice to be able to have that grip off the top. It's still fast. It's not quite as fast as this board, but you can get planing and do jumps on it really well. And for me, it's been probably the best board that I've had in the past several years for down the line wave riding, and it's nice that it's also as fast as it is.
Yeah, the ThrusterQuad, I tried this board in pretty much any kind of conditions, from South Africa, mast-high, powerful waves, to Baltic Sea, 1 meter kind of onshore weak waves. And I liked it in South Africa as much as I liked it in the Baltic Sea. It was always planing perfectly. I had no issues that it would be too slow. And on the wave it felt super radical and would allow me to do anything I wanted to do. And also with the setup, I tried it as a thruster and also as a quad. And I think it's a bit of a matter of personal taste, what you prefer. I myself got used to sailing with quad fins, and I also do it with this board. I think it's planing well enough for me. It doesn't give me any disadvantage even in onshore conditions. But there's sure a little bit of better planing if you put in 3 fins, and the feeling on the wave riding doesn't get any worse. So it's pretty much, I guess, the perfect board for any kind of conditions.